Hello, my friends. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Sarah McGuire from Sassy Paper Crafts. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and today's project is this one. So all week long, I'm going to be talking about throwbacks, cards that I have already created, but I'm recreating using new and current products. So the card I'm redoing today is this one. You should see it on your screen there. I made that way back in May of 2021 using the You're a Peach suite that was in the annual catalog this year. Today I'm going to be redoing that card with the Awash and Beauty suite. So we're going to be using the Awash and Beauty Desire Series paper, the True Beauty stamp set, and the Organic Beauty dies. So if you want to see how to make this card, please keep watching. So to start our card, we're going to be using the True Beauty stamp set, which comes in a bundle with the Organic Beauty dies. This is a cling stamp set with 11 stamps. We're going to be using 3 of them today. So the rose, the You're a True Friend sentiment, and these leaves here. I already have them on blocks. I have the rose on a D block, the sentiment on a B block, and the leaves on a C block. We have 2 ink colors, Granny Apple Green and Polished Pink. I have a scrap piece of paper for the rose and the leaf, and we're going to be stamping our sentiment on this circle from the Layering Circles dies. So I love these dies. They're some of my favorites. You get regular circles and scallop circles. I use this larger one here to cut out that circle with a piece of basic white. So the first thing we're going to do is our stamping, and then we'll die cut using the Organic Beauty dies. I'm going to start with Polished Pink, and I'm just going to ink up my rose. And I'm just lightly tapping, not pushing too hard, making sure I get good, even coverage. And then we're just going to stamp on our scrap paper. It doesn't really matter how it goes, what direction, because we are die cutting that out. And then I'm going to take my sentiment, ink that up really good. And I have to be careful with this because if you notice, I don't know if you can see that, I did get ink on there. On my sample card, I had to flip my circle over because I pushed too hard and made a mess. So I'm just going to take this circle. I'm going to the bottom right of the circle because we are going to be putting our flower with our leaves up top here. So I didn't want to cover the sentiment up. So that is it for Polished Pink. Now on to Granny Apple Green. I'll bring this piece back in and we're just going to stamp our leaves, and I will show you the Organic Beauty dies. This is really a quick card, and I really like going back through some of my old projects and making them new again with new things. So that is what this week is all about. So be sure you're following on Facebook, Instagram, all the places to see all the things. So these are the Organic Beauty dies. So we're going to be using the leaves here and the rose. But I wanted to show you these dies because they're really cool. They coordinate with all the stamps in the set. There's these 2 little extra ones that cut out these little spriggy pieces. And then there's this really cool one. So this is almost like a lattice. And it cuts out, so you need like, I think a little bit bigger than 5 1/4 by 4. Yeah, just a little bit bigger than that. So probably like 5 1/2 by 4 1/4 piece of cardstock. But it's really cool that it cuts out that whole lattice shape. We're not going to be using that today. I just wanted to show you. So I'm going to go ahead and die cut these and then put my stamps away and then we can put our card together. So now that our pieces are die cut, we're going to assemble our card. All the measurements are going to be on your screen as I'm talking about them. They'll also be in the blog post of the original card, the one that I'm recreating here. So if you go over there, you need to see them written out. They're on that blog post. So this, I'm going to tell you, this is a card base that is 4 1/4 by 11. It's scored at 5 1/2. And then I have a piece of Blushing Bride that is 5 1/4 by 4. And then we have these cute little pieces of the Awash and Beauty Designer Series paper. This one is bigger than this one by about 1/4 inch. Like I said, all the measurements are in that blog post. They should be on your screen right now, so if you wanted to pause and write that down, I'm just taking some seal and putting it on the back and layering it on a piece of Polished Pink that is 1/8 inch bigger than the Designer Series paper. And I wanted to keep this card simple, but you definitely could like emboss the Blushing Bride. Make it however you want. But I wanted to keep this one simple. I thought it would be cute though if you took an embossing folder to that. So what I'm going to do is I put some seal on the back. I'm taking this corner here and I'm just kind of tucking it up to the edge there. You don't really want to go off the edge because especially if you're putting it in an envelope, you want to make sure it all fits. So we're just going to take some seal and put it on the back of here and kind of do the same thing, just not as exaggerated, I guess, and just layer that on top. Now we're going to take our circle and I'm going to take my leaves here and I'm going to put a little bit of seal on the back of the leaves. I kind of want to lay out how I want this. So I kind of want, because I kind of covered up on the sample card, I covered up the sentiment just a little bit. It's okay, I just don't want to do that on this one. So I'm going to take a dimensional, or take two maybe, and pop them onto that rose so that that sticks up. I'm going to go like that. And then we can flip that whole thing over and put a few dimensionals on the back. All right, and then we put this on our card, and I just kind of put it right in the center. And then I have some of the Iridescent Pearls Basic Jewels. I'm going to grab my Take Your Pick tool. There are two sizes of these. I'm going to use the smaller ones. Sometimes I like to use the paper piercing end because it picks them up better. And I'm just going to kind of scatter two of them onto the Blushing Bride because it really stands out. And I think I'm going to take a big one and put it in the middle of our rose. And then we can put this on our card base. You definitely could also stamp the inside of your card if you wanted to. I left mine blank, but there are lots of stamps in that True Beauty stamp set that coordinate, that you could put like some leaves or something on the inside. But that is our card. So I hope you enjoyed this video today. Don't forget the measurements are in the blog post linked in the description of this video. It is a different card, but the measurements are all the same. This is my recreation. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button to see more videos from me and the notification bell so you'll get notified every time I upload a video or go live. I really hope you guys enjoy Throwback Week and all the things I do to recreate my own projects. I hope you have a great week after Christmas. And I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.